Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Davis. I'm the founder of the Rags to Riches community. I am highly unqualified to give you any advice about anything. I barely graduated high school. Do not like or comment on any of my videos, and please do not subscribe. Let's get to it.
My name is Brandon. I am the founder of the Rags to Riches community, and you are here right now looking at a Santa hat that could pose for a Viagra commercial, and also you're listening to Christmas music. We got some nice Christmas music going. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a rough week? Did it start off rough? Is it going to end rough? If you had a rough month, what about a rough year? Are you just feeling down on yourself? Well, listen. I'm here to tell you that I appreciate you spending time with me, but I'm also here to tell you that I don't care about your feelings. And if you're feeling bad, this is not the place to come and feel good. So, guys, without further ado, let's kind of get to it, right? Yeah, cool. This is what you came here for. Pulsechain, prediction de la price. Sweet, guys. Trying not to slap the bags of rice at supermarkets like? You guys know what I'm talking about. It feels good. You just slap it, you pop it, your hand just hits right, it makes a cool sound. And sometimes if they have those big baskets and rice is in there, you just like bury your hand down in there, or even the coffee beans. You guys know what I'm talking about? Just put your hand in the coffee beans and pull. It just feels so good. All right, moving on. Socials. We haven't done this in a long time. We've got some good ones for you today. Steven, okay, this genius is proof 100% that literally everyone on Earth now has their own YouTube channel. Thank you, Steven. Milo Aaron, it's hard to trust somebody that is intentionally hiding their eyes. Any slits there? See any slits? No. Okay. Sunglasses guy, yet another boring fool from the seemingly inexhaustible supply stored in the United States. If you guys want to see some really horrible short videos, go to Short Scenes YouTube channel. Quebec Flat, take your glasses off. Maybe you'll see the light. People have a really hard time with my glasses. I guess that's a good thing. I can keep these glasses on and people won't show up anymore. Truston, Texas. This cat just exudes cool story, bro, energy out of his pores. This cat just exudes cool story, bro, energy out of his pores. Chat, what do you think? Comment below. Let me know if I exude cool story, bro, energy out of his pores. Out of my pores, in fact. Okay. Abraham Ramirez, for being ex-military, this guy is pretty light on the common sense. Well, Abraham, come on and get on a stream with me. I invite you. And just give me some common sense. Give me some of that good stuff. Mad Hatter, sunglasses in a dark room, 100. Cool story, bro. Let's go, dude. Tubular. All right. Those insults are pretty cool, but please do not let this distract you from the fact that Purina dog food has 50% the calories of other leading dog food brands. Moving on. When was the best time to get into Bitcoin? Look at this chart. Tell me when the best time to get into Bitcoin was. The best time to get into Bitcoin was day one or month one, but at the very beginning. When was the best time to get into Amazon? The best time to get into Amazon was day one or month one or at the very, very beginning. When was the best time to get into Ethereum? At the very beginning. Advantages of investing early. You can risk less money early than you can later on. The amount of gain is markedly increased by earlier adopters. It takes 10x, 100x, 1000x, 1,000,000x to realize the same amount of gain as you would have if you had invested on day one. You have much less competition. The sharks haven't showed up Early adopters have a hedge of protection around them because the bottom is the best place to be. It's the safest place to be. You can sleep at night. You do not have to worry about your money. Every month is a holiday as your investment continues to climb and climb and climb. If you invested $1,000, okay, $1,000 based on historical returns of the top 20 cryptocurrencies after 3 years, if you invested $1,000 after year one, on average, you'd have a 44x if you got in on day one. At 2 years, you'd have 163 G's. At 3 years, you'd have $253,000. What if you invested $5,000? Year one, 220 G's. Year two, 815 G's. Year three, 1.265 million. $10,000. Year one, 440 G's. Year two, 1.613 million. Year three, 2.53 million. Is it a good thing to get in on day one? I don't know. I'll let you decide. Traditional markets, $10,000 at 10% interest with no additional contributions would take 75 years to hit 2.5 million. Let that sink in. 75 years. Let's go back real quick. $10,000 at 10% interest would take 75 years to hit 2.5 million. How many years does it take here? It takes 3 based on average returns of top 20 cryptocurrencies. 253x off of $10,000, 2.53 million. Stop complaining about your returns. Stop complaining about not doubling your money in freaking 2 days. It's going to be okay. All right. Pulsechain will give you the opportunity of a lifetime. Opportunity, okay? It's not a guarantee, but it is an opportunity. Common excuses. It's too complicated to figure out. I don't have any money. It isn't ethical to make this much money. Crypto's a scam. My finances are already in order. I have a fully funded 401k. My company matches me 100%. I don't need this. What if you could back to the future, your life, and invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum? This is that chance. This is that chance. Perspective. 85 years is about 750,000 hours. Are you willing to take 5 of those or 10 of those or 20 of those to square yourself away potentially for the rest of your life? Are you willing to put some time in to learn this stuff, to ask questions, to get shut down, but it didn't matter because you could pull up another YouTube channel, or you can send another Twitter direct message, or you can go to the Rags to Riches Telegram? Is it worth it? 5 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours. Maybe this project fails. Maybe things go to zero. Maybe you lose all of your money. What's riskier? You losing it all because it went to zero, or you losing it all because it did a 10,000x and you didn't invest? What would you be more okay with? Scenario 1. Pulsechain launches with a market cap of 80 billion. Market cap at 80 billion. We're going to do a little algebra here. 80 billion was derived at $16 billion, about how much money was sacrificed, give or take a couple billion at this point. You multiply that by 5. So price multiplied by 150 trillion. Price would be equal to 0.0005 with the initial market cap of 80 billion. Scenario 2, market cap of 120 billion. How do we get to that? Well, we multiply the amount sacrificed to try to figure out what type of market cap we could have. Multiply it by 7. So price multiplied by 150 trillion. We're going to do our algebra. We're going to take 16 billion and divide it by 150 trillion. Price is 0.00074 first day. Next up, scenario 3. What if we just have a market cap of 32 billion? Market cap is equal to price times circulating supply. 16 billion, and this is not a 7. It should actually be a 2. So 32 billion divided by 150 trillion, initial price 0.002133. Okay. Let's look at this real quick. How many wallets does Pulsechain currently have? Well, we know Pulsechain at least has over 60,000 because that's how many people sacrificed. How long did it take ETH to surpass 60,000 addresses? It took them 6 years, about 5 or 6 years to surpass 60K addresses. Ethereum Classic. If you got in on day one, you'd be freaking loaded. Even on Ethereum Classic, how long did it take? It took 3 years to surpass 60K addresses and hold. And even now, it's really only holding around 50,000, just a little bit under 50,000 addresses. Pulsechain has over 60,000 right now. That's pretty important to know. Okay. How is Pulsechain different than other projects? It's a Generation 3 blockchain. Bitcoin was peer-to-peer. It didn't scale well. It was slow, but it did store value. Bitcoin, right? Ethereum came out, Generation 2, Ethereum, Cardano, etc. Ethereum was peer-to-peer. It scaled good for the time, but it didn't scale well overall. It was an infrastructure for other projects to be built on. So that's the important part. So now, not only is it a peer-to-peer store of value, it can also facilitate other projects being built on top of its network. That was very, very important. It keeps costs down for other companies. A lot of the development is already in place. Okay. That's why Ethereum is important. Why is Pulsechain going to be freaking awesome? Pulse will usher in other projects to build on the chain. That's the difference between Pulse and Hex. Hex was cool. Hex went crazy. But nobody came over to build tons and tons and tons of projects on Hex. Pulsechain is going to facilitate that. Okay, this is new blood. This is going to be a calling card from all over the crypto space. The internet of crypto. It's already got proof of work. It's got staking. Dude, let's go. How awesome is it going to be for a project that was priced out a long time ago because the gas fees got too high and people just didn't want to play with the project? Now they're going to be able to come to Pulsechain and it's going to be set up for them already because it copies over. Yeah, it's pretty important. So here we have some people that you might notice from around the crypto sphere, Hexicans, Pulsicans, whatever the case may be. Old Mike Mack comes into the price prediction day 1.003. Crypto Heartbeat, PulsePromise.com, comes in with a 0.005 price prediction. The Long Vacation. We all know him from the Telegram chat, putting in God's work over there, 0.000017. Freddie Quotes, 0.0000420. How did I know that the last 3 digits would be 420 for Freddie Quotes? Justice Hill, the man, the myth, the legend, 0.00369. This bear-looking figure, we like to refer to him also as Hexray Vision, 0.005. Hodprol, 0.00065. And Michael Morton, 0.0003. What do you think Rags to Rich is about to say? What do you think Rags to Rich's price prediction is? You're about to find out. Here we go. Rags to Riches, 0.000069. Day one, I think we're going to touch that at some point. Maybe there's a spike and a drop. We're going to have a lot of volatility. But based on my math from previous videos, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm not going to waver from it. I'm not going to look at everybody else's and change mine. You can look back at all my price prediction videos for Pulse over the past 4 or 5 months, and this is pretty much where I'm at. Ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our session today. I will say this, though. This has been a very interesting evolution with you folks, and I hope you do not come back. I hope you do not subscribe. I hope you do not like. And please, for God's sakes, please, 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 please do not share. I think that's important as well. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year. Bye.